Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day, man, wherever you are. And listen, it's the international break. The international break is upon us, man. And yeah, man, people, how's everyone doing, man? Honestly, listen, we're back. Obviously, we're going to talk about a few things. We'll speak about, Arsenal's game against Sunderland and that. International break is here now, is upon us. So, yeah, man, people. But people, make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button to the channel if you're new. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and TyrellgunnerTV, all three socials, man. But listen, how's everyone doing, man? Listen, it's gonna be an interesting topic, man. It really is gonna be an interesting topic still. But there's only one place to start, man, and that is the Arsenal game on the weekend. And yeah, these next few days are gonna be so boring. No football. International break, so yeah, it is what it is, man. But what can we do, man? These international breaks, man. I just want this week to go thick and fast, so I can get on to next week and just get onto the international and just get the football back in it. You know what I'm saying, man? But big up to everyone. Big up to Zer Talks in the chat, man. We telling me, bro. Big up, bro. Says yo. Big up to Karma as well in the chat. Big up. We telling me. We saying I'm good, bro. How are you, bro? I'm good. Yeah, bro, big up every single time, man. Bro, come on, people, man. Smash the like and subscribe, man. Come on, people, man. You know what we do. But yeah, yeah. Big up to you, both of you, man, for being here. But yeah, Arsenal, man. Why? Just why? You know what's funny about this Sunderland game is that I'm gonna start off with this. Yeah. The people that were here in my chat in the summer, right, during the transfer window, I told everyone about Sunderland, and people can go back and go check, some of the videos that I was doing when I was talking about, transfer window and stuff like that. I told everyone about Sunderland, and people said, "Oh, Tyrell, you're chatting rubbish. Sunderland, they won't be up there. They're not going to stay up. They'll struggle. They'll get relegated. They're not staying up." I told people, during the summer, when they bought in all their signings, Granit Xhaka, they bought a Dinger from Brighton, they bought an experience, yeah. And that's the one thing I respect about Sunderland, yeah. They did it the proper way. First Premier League season, yeah. The first thing you do, you want to get a few Premier League experience in the squad, just to help bring that lift in, into a team that's been, just promoted up, right? So Sunderland do that, yeah. And they bring in Xhaka, a Dinger, all these players, yeah. Like they've brought in Premier League experience, and you've got to respect that from these, man. You have to respect it, yeah? So that's one thing. But I told everyone on this channel that Sunderland will stay up, and they're going to stay up this season. I know it's shocking. Like, brother, they're in the top 10, which is mad. Yeah? And yes, I know over the years we've seen teams come up, yeah, and do well in their first season, yeah? We've seen Leeds done it once. I think West Brom done it a few seasons ago. Who else done it? Sheffield United during the lockdown period when they came up when they were in the 19 to 20 season when we went into lockdown. They were fabulous that year, and after the next season after that they dropped off. They got relegated. So yeah, but you just gotta respect how Sunderland have started off the season. Now when we get back onto next season, yeah, we're gonna see if they keep up, because they are gonna stay up now. Like they're staying up, bro. If they're playing like that and beating Chelsea and beating all these other Premier League teams that have been in the Prem for how many years, they're definitely staying up. And for me, Sunderland are staying up. And I called it at the start of the season, right? And then I spoke about this in my preview, and I did tell you guys Sunderland will score against Arsenal. And I told people, I think this is the game where we concede. This is going to be a tough game, And, some Arsenal fans, we can say we're going to keep a clean sheet in that. That's fine. Because I know a lot of Arsenal fans are doing that over the weekend. That's fine. I'm not saying you guys can't do that. But for me, yeah, I was going into Sunderland again, and I was thinking, yeah, these men, yeah, actually serious. These men are very good. They can play ball, When you're seeing people laughing, yeah, at you, yeah, and saying, you're chatting rubbish and this, that. Like, that was there for the weekend, right in front of our eyes, yeah. And cool, defensive mistakes of the weekend cost us, yeah. David Raya coming out of goal, I've never seen Saliba and Gabriel get rattled like that in ages. But honestly, I lost my head after that game, because obviously at Arsenal, of course, we drew the game, and I needed us to win that game. We're 2-1 up. Arteta takes off Eze, which I didn't agree with. I said on my watch, why are you taking off Eze and bringing off Mosquera? I didn't understand it. He wants to sit everyone behind the ball, and we're just defending for the last few minutes, yeah. And if the ball gets cleared out, no one's up there going to attack it, because do you know why? Arteta wants to sit back and defend for the last few minutes. And I get that. We've got a strong defense, but we're 2-1 up, yeah. And we were just getting the last few minutes of the game, we was trying to hold on. We were getting pressed and pressed and pressed, and they were boxing us in. They were on us. And look, it cost us the goal. But I just find it funny how, you know, I told people in the summer, yeah, that summer, stay on the summer, Sunderland are good. Now, after the international break, we got the North London derby, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, and we'll talk about the international break, etc., etc. But we're just going to have a chat about the game over the weekend. But for me, yeah, I just had to bring it up because now, yeah, everyone that told me, yeah, that Sunderland not going to stay up here, this, that, they're not good enough, they're going to go down. Those people that told me that, yeah, what do you say now? Yeah, because they're probably looking at us thinking, yeah, Tyrell was right. Flipping out. He was right about Sunderland. I know my stuff in football, bro. We've seen it a lot. You come up, you buy a Premier League experience that will help you, you know, keep a stable, you know, be stable throughout the season and, you know, just stay up. But Sunderland, they've signed like about 11 new players. Like, are you mad? First season up and they're buying all these players. Xhaka, yeah, when they signed Xhaka, I knew that was going to be a good signing for them because he's been in the Prem for so long. And the fact that they even went for him was mad, because if you look at all the other teams, yeah, that come up, that, you know, come up from the Championship and get promoted into the Premier, you know, looking at a player like Xhaka, that's quality from Sunderland. And that's one thing I've got to respect to them because, and also, like, it's the way how they've gone about things this summer. You just have to respect it. Like, I just can't hate on Sunderland, bro. I can't. Like, I don't even hate Sunderland. Like, they were the better team over the weekend. They were, but in the first half, yeah, we had a lot of the ball and stuff like that, but we didn't really create nothing. And I did think we did have a few chances in the first half, but not enough. And you know, Ballard gets his chance. I don't know what Saliba's doing for the first goal. You know, some of the players, I don't know what they're doing, but it was just the game on Saturday was just everywhere. It was all around the place, and you know, it was just frustrating. You know, we have to beat Tottenham over after the international break. We have to win that now. That game is a must-win. I don't care. No draw, no losses. We have to beat Spurs at home. And yes, their away record is better, but they haven't won at the Emirates in the league since 2011. So we have to remember that. So for me, I'm not going to obviously talk too much about the North London derby yet until nearer the time, till next week, when you know the international break starts to wrap up again, because the international break ends like next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then that's when, you know, we'll get back to the rhythm of having football again. So these next few days, yeah, there's obviously, you guys already know there's not going to be a lot of content for me because I'm gonna finish sorting out some other stuff that I got to deal with and stuff like that. But yeah, but I was gonna stream this morning, but I was out. So yeah, yeah. But that's it really. But I just had to bring that up because generally, like Sunderland, yeah, I have to shout them out, man, because they're gonna be a tough team to beat this season. Now they've beaten West Ham at home. They've beaten Chelsea away. They've drew with Arsenal at their ground. Like, they're undefeated at their ground. People still, no one's beating them at their ground yet. I thought we was gonna do it when we went 2-1 up. I thought, okay, maybe we could do this, and then Brian Broby, yeah, Broby comes off the bench. And just, it's madness, man. David Raya coming out of goal when he didn't need to. If he stayed in goal, he probably would have saved that, but it is what it is. Now it's happened. Like, it's just madness, really. It's just madness what I saw over the weekend, innit? Big up to Jordan in the chat, says, yo, big up my guy Jordan, man. We telling me, Jordan, bro. Hope you're good. Man, big up to Rory as well, says, bless up, bro. We telling me, Rory. Hopefully you're good, my bro. And then big up to Karma again. Sunderland is Newcastle 2.0, a bunch of fucks. Yeah, well, listen, I just got we just got to give our respects and praise to Sunderland, man, because they're doing a good job, man. Like, the way they stabled themselves up in the Prem so far, you got to respect it, man. And you know, when they got promoted up, I said it was nice to see, you know, them come back up again, because you know they're one of the, you know, that the teams that I bring in the Premier before, and, you know, you want to see like the original, you know, the OG Premier League teams come back up again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we've had a lot of teams over the years. Like, you know, there's not a teams yet that have not played in the Prem ever before. Like Millwall, I don't think they've never played in the Premier League. So if they ever get promoted in the future, if they ever do, yeah, then that'll be massive for them in their history. The first time playing in the Prem, like it's mad. Like you get me? Like you've had Coventry, they've been in the Prem. Birmingham City, yeah, Birmingham have been in the Prem. Leeds have been in the Prem. West Brom's been in the Prem. Middlesbrough have been in the Prem. Like there's a lot of teams in the Championship that have been in the Prem, but we just haven't seen them up in years. You know what I'm saying? And for Sunderland to get promoted back up and be playing like that, it's massive for them. It really, really is massive for them, man. So big up to Sunderland, man. But generally, they are going to be a tough team to beat. If the way how they keep playing, yeah, like maybe when they're away from home, you know, but when they're at home, what I saw when I was watching that game, I know is that their fans are giving them something, and when they're at home, they're on you. Like the way how they, bro, like do you see the way how they pressed us over the weekend? Like they press teams, bro. When they're at home, they just start running. Like Xhaka, busting the midfield. Like this guy is just, he's another one. Like, and that's why I said when Sunderland bought all these players in the summer, it was a big moment for them, and like it was massive for them. And look, it's paying off. It's paying off. Gotta respect it, man. You really, really you've got to respect it, man. We can't hate on this Sunderland team. We just can't, man. Like, if they do stay up, massive achievement for them, staying up on their first season back in the Prem. You've got that's respect, you know. So yeah, but as an Arsenal fan, for us drawing, not good. Yesterday, you know, did a watch along for the game yesterday. Hate along actually. So yeah, did a hate along for the game. We were hoping, you know, everyone in the Arsenal fan base, we were all hoping this game would end in a draw. And yeah, just didn't work, unfortunately. Liverpool are just in the mud right now. The way how they got slapped yesterday, by the way, was just mad. Conor Bradley got moved to. I honestly couldn't believe what I was watching. The way how Liverpool got bullied, yeah, in that game. 3-0, yeah. Bro, it was peak, bro. Van Dijk, Salah, can we talk about him? Yeah, can we talk about him? Konate, Florian Wirtz, and I actually thought Florian Wirtz was actually one of their best players. I actually felt sorry for Szoboszlai yesterday, I can't lie. He was the one I felt sorry for. Dominic Szoboszlai, he was the one I felt sorry for, I can't lie. I did feel sorry for him yesterday because he was going for a lot on the pitch yesterday. He was actually trying to make stuff happen. As soon as he gets the ball, just runs forwards, gets out to Mo Salah. And Salah loses it. And Salah yesterday, Nico O'Reilly, big up to him, to Nico O'Reilly, man. Big up to him because the way how he locked down Salah yesterday, fair play. Big up to you, my bro. Big up to you. Yeah, he deserves his praise. He deserves his praise. Yeah, he deserves it. And that's what I got to say on the Sunderland thing, man. But Arsenal now. But yeah. On Arsenal now, like after the international break, we need to, like, obviously we now lost our goals. Our clean sheet run is over now. We conceded a goal, and the fact that we conceded 2, that's what I'm even shocked about as well. Because the way we conceded 2, I knew we was going to concede against Sunderland. I did tell people we're conceding, and people are still predicting us to win 2-0. I saw 3-0. Like, what am I hearing? These men score goals. These men score goals. I told people Sunderland score goals, man. They get goals, and they proved it for us against us. Ballard as well. Ballard, ex-Arsenal, came through the academy. Yeah, I think he's an Arsenal fan as well, but he came through the academy. Obviously, left Arsenal a few years ago. Now wants Sunderland. Now is their starting centre back. Look at him now. Big up to him, and you know he's celebrated, but. You know, it is what it is. Like, obviously, he still loves the Arsenal and stuff like that. Like, he'll always be Arsenal through and through. But, you know, like, come on, man. Imagine Ballard plus Xhaka scored his religion in Arsenal. Letting the ex-player score for us in that graduate. That would have been a But the thing is, Granit Xhaka didn't score against us, so we got that to be thankful for. But generally, like, I'm hoping after the international break, we go on a bit of a run now. Like, our next 3 games is peak. Spurs, I'm going to say this from now. I think we beat Spurs. And, you know, after that result, I still think we beat Spurs. And, you know, we got a few players come back from injury. Madueke should be back. Gyökeres is meant to be back after the break because he's not going off to international break of season. He's staying back in the UK, you know, to get his trying to get his fitness back up and, you know, recover and get ready for when we play Spurs. Not this weekend, next weekend when we play them on the 22nd. So, yeah, I'm not on the 22nd. Third, I mean, the 23rd, I mean, yeah. 23rd next week, Sunday, 23rd, right? Yeah, but home game, Chelsea away. Let's have a look at these fixtures. Let me bring it up again. Let me read it out because I know we got a few tough fixtures still. We have got, after the break, let me just go on the Arsenal app so I can just do this quicker. So we have got, yeah, so Tottenham next week, Sunday. Yeah, Tottenham next week, Sunday. Bayern at home in the champs. So 2 home games, Chelsea away after that. Brentford at home. Villa away. Club Brugge away. So that's our next 6 games. Yeah, that's our next 6 games. Yeah, so our next 6 games, Tottenham at home, Bayern at home in the Champions League, Chelsea away, Brentford at home, Villa away, Club Brugge away. So, yeah, that's our next 6 games we got. But, yeah, we need to try and get a bit of a winning run going, man. We need to try and get back onto form again. Now, after the international break, I'm expecting a bounce back from Arsenal. We need to see a react after the Sunderland game. And, you know, it's a North London derby, so the players better be up for it. Like, this game means a lot to us, bro. It's a North London derby. You better put everything in this game. And, you know, Tottenham don't have, you know, like I said, haven't beaten us in the Prem at home, at our ground, since 2011. So we have to remember that. So I'm expecting us to beat Spurs at home after the international break. I am expecting us to win this game. So, yeah. Big up to KG in the chat. So big up, bro. Bro up Tyrell. Big up, bro. We telling me, KG. Hope you're good, bro. How's your day been, my bro? Big up to you. Love for being here. But, yeah, I am expecting a reaction from Arsenal after the international break. Now, hopefully no players get injured during the international break. Hopefully everyone comes back fresh, ready to go. Yeah, no injury, stuff like that. Let's just be hopeful of that. But like I said, the performance against Spurs needs to be better for me. It has to be better, 100%. It has 100% needs to be better. Like I said, I want to see a reaction from the players. I want to see a reaction, bro. Yeah, I'm good. Soccer wet as well. Yeah, bro. Listen, yeah, I know the rain in London today has been moving mad, bro. It's been moving mad still. I get you, fam. Like earlier when I was out, man, when I was out earlier, listen, because I was out earlier and I went to I was only down the road. I wasn't that far away from my house yet, but when I was out earlier, when I was coming out of a shop, when I was coming out of one of the shops that I was at earlier, I was because I did not realize they had the blind shut, and after I didn't even know it was raining that heavy. As I go outside, I literally stand inside the building for like 10 minutes, waiting for the rain to go down. The rain went down, so I was lucky. So I was only in there for like 10 minutes, waiting for the rain to go down. Then yeah, I carried on with the rest of my day. So yeah, coming back from school, innit? Yeah, I know. Yeah, big up to you, KG, my bro. Love. But yeah, like I said, I want a reaction from Arsenal, man. Like I need a reaction. I want to see better. We need to see better. And if it doesn't change, then, you know, there will be issues. You know, there will be issues. And I will be and like I said, if I will be criticizing players, like if I have to criticize players, then I have to. But that Spurs game is massive. And I'm actually happy that Spurs game has actually come now after, you know, what happened. Because I feel like, yeah, we're at home after the international break. We'll be up for it. Sunday, 4:30 kickoff at the Emirates. This is the game that we got to be up for. And I think the players will show up for it as well. And I think, you know, we will see a reaction in this game, and I do think we will beat Tottenham, and we need to win this game. Like we need to beat these man. We need to just put them down, bro. That's what we need to do. And they beat us in pre-season, you know, and you saw how they were gassing up over pre-season, the way how they beat us. Yeah, cool. They can, you know, their fans, if they're on the gas about beating us in a pre-season game, so be it. Cool. Yeah. But I remember in the summer when they beat us, yeah, in pre-season, yeah. What was the score, like 3-2, something like that? Or was it 2-1? They beat us. I can't remember the score. Let me have a look again. Let me actually check what the score was. I can't remember the score. Let's have a look before I get into the chat. Let's have a look. Results. Let's have a look. They beat us 1-0 in the summer. Yeah, cool. 1-0. 1-0. So yeah, 1-0. There we go. All right, cool. I don't know why it wasn't working. Okay, so we need to come back. I need a reaction from the players, and they deserve to give us a reaction. I want a reaction now. Like, cool. But the one thing we can take out the Sunderland game is that we didn't lose. That's the thing. We're still unbeaten. We're still on our winning run, which is good. So we have that. Yeah, at least we didn't lose the game. That's the only positive. That's only one of the positives we can actually take out the Sunderland game, that we didn't lose. At least, yes, we conceded more than a goal, and it is what it is. But yeah. I think Madueke and others might be back. Yeah, so after the international break, Noni, Madueke, Noni, Gyökeres, Odegaard, Havertz, they all should be back. Obviously, Jesus has already, started to come back. So yeah, but yeah, the rest of them, they all should be back as well. Havertz definitely should be back, and so is Madueke. They all should be back after the break. So that's very good to have, because like now the Havertz is back, and if we got Noni Madueke, but now we got more attacking options again. Now everyone's returning back from injuries, but I just don't. We can't be rushing some of these players that are coming back. Odegaard, now that he's coming back after the break, where he should be back as well. He's gonna start playing that 10 again, and let's be honest, he will, because that's Arteta's guy. So yeah, you're froze for a bit. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, like that's what's gonna happen. Like if they're proper fit for the after the international break and they're ready for the North London derby, Odegaard will probably play in that game. He probably would start. He probably will start, but gotta wait and see in it. But for me, he probably would start. So yeah. But do you think that Noni Madueke? The thing is with Saka right now, KG, is that Saka for me, yeah, right now, if you look at him, you can tell he's not fully fit, man. Like you can tell. But if a fully fit Saka's ready, it's Noni Madueke ain't playing, bro. If Saka's fully fit, but you can tell that Saka's not really fit. He's not fully fit, man. You could just tell the way how he is on the pitch. Like, remember, look how many games he's played for Arsenal over the last 4 or 5 years. It's coming through the academy and been making a name for himself, being the star boy at Arsenal. Like, and plus he gets overplayed. Like, I've said it already, and this is why over the years, I wish we actually brought in the proper backup options to cover Saka, because over the last few seasons now, Saka's barely had. It's only like this season we've actually had a proper backup for Saka. We got Noni now that can come in and do a job in life. If you don't have Noni, you got Ethan was there. But over the past few seasons when we had Ethan, this manager weren't flipping playing him on the right when Saka needed a break. Saka. He had Ethan there. Doesn't want to use him. Like, this is my problem with Mikel Arteta as well. So yeah, but for me right now, yeah, I think Noni. I think having Noni Madueke back in some game, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, but that's the time. I will probably release some videos. There'll probably be a video out this week. I'm probably going to do a video on Eze, because I want to speak about Eze on certain things, So yeah, I don't know why it keeps freezing, KG. I don't know why. Honestly, StreamYard is moving mad, bro. See, StreamYard is moving mad. I can't even click on the chat now. See everything. Okay, there we go. Be a farmer. I'm gonna do a video on Eze as well, but like I said, that's the break. Probably take a few days off, man, and just I'm probably gonna go see some family and stuff like that, and also just sort out some other stuff that I need to get sorted. So yeah, it's in-house break. So I'll probably do it as maybe not to maybe tomorrow or when. No, I can't do Wednesday now because the rest actually I could do. I'm probably may do it as a video tomorrow. I'll post that out tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. And yeah, there won't be probably a lot of streams then. If there's any news about any Arsenal players, about any injuries or something during the international break, I'll probably make a TikTok about it or go live or post a YouTube short or something. But yeah, I won't be doing a lot of lives this week, man, because I want to try and get some stuff done in it. But yeah, but anyway, chat. It was just a quick chat, 30 minutes. That's all, man. But yeah, North London derby up next. Not this weekend. Next weekend we got Spurs next week Sunday at home. So let's just see what I'll go on for that game, innit? But big up to everyone that was here in the chat. Jordan, KG, Karma. Big up to you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button to the channel if you're new. And yeah, man, big up to you guys for being here. I'm gonna end it there now. Because I've been out all day today. And yeah, I'm just gonna end it now. You guys enjoyed what you guys are doing over the international break. I want this week to go quick so we can get on to next week so I can actually do content again. Talking about the Arsenal, do more let's talk Arsenal streams and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week. And yeah, people, I'm out. Hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all three sources. And make sure you guys subscribe to the second channel, Only Gunner TV, and follow it on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Yeah, as well. Take care, people. Love. I'm out. Peace. Love. And also big up Red RD, Rory, and Books as well. Go both of their channels as well. But yeah, KG and Karma. Big up all you guys that I love. I'm out.